After every boss, I get a random restriction on my character, which can vary from not being able to level up certain stats, use magic, weapon classes, or even heals. These restrictions add up fast and work with each other to make the game almost unplayable, as we can see later on. After we take out Asylum Demon, we get our first restriction, which is no leveling intelligence. This already completely removes any magic from the run. In the beginning, it starts like a normal run. I grab the humanity and make my way through the Undead Berg, past the dragon, igniting the bonfire. Defeating the Black Knight and getting his sword, defeating Havel to get his ring, then got the Grass shield, defeated the other Black Knight, but I didn't get as lucky. Picked up the bow for Thief Skip later, killed the bug from Twinkling Titanite and lit Andre's bonfire. Went back to Undead Berg and got the Pine Resin to then go fight the Taurus Demon. Beginning the fight, I take out the archers and plunge attack, dealing high damage, and he falls shortly after due to my lightning infused weapon. My next restriction is no consumables, which is awful as I can't use any souls, boss souls or resins anymore. Following along after Taurus Demon, I go over the bridge, kick the ladder down, bait the dragon and pick up the claymore. I light the bonfire and kill the other Black Knight, but I didn't get the sword again. Picked up the halberd and the firekeeper's soul, freed Lordtrek and faced the gargoyles. In every boss fight in this video, I somehow missed the first swing every time. My weapon deals high damage, making this fight supposedly easy, but I nearly died twice as I got left on 2 HP and nearly got hit off at one point. The gargoyles go down and the first spell of awakening is rung, and my third restriction is put in place. I went back to Andre and leveled up my axe to +5, giving the firekeeper's soul to the firekeeper after I forgot to do it, killed Lordtrek and got the fat ring. Then went straight ahead to Quelaag for some reason. I don't know why I killed her so early. My damage was pretty bad, but Quelaag isn't exactly a difficult boss fight, so she goes down on the first try. I rung the second bell of awakening and spun my fourth restriction. I grabbed the coolest armor in the game, then challenged the most boring fight in the game. After waiting for the butterfly to land for 10 minutes, it goes down and I collect the Divine Ember and get my fifth restriction. Where I can no longer use my axe I just upgraded, I switch to the halberd to fight the Capra Demon, where I then immediately lock onto him, meaning I have to restart the fight. Going back through the fog gate, I take out one of the dogs straight away, and I go up the stairs to plunge attack. Using the halberd on this boss makes it a joke. I don't even bother leveling it up, which is a good thing, as I can't use halberds anymore. I tried to make my way back but get gangbanged by multiple dogs. I killed the night guard and the firekeeper soul, switching to the claymore, my main weapon for this run, leveling it up to +4. With my new weapon, I head down to the depths to get the large ember, and get killed by a dog. Heading back, I freed Laurentius and begun the fight with the big gaper. My damage is okay, but would have been better if I could use the pine resin. I almost defeated my first try but get one shot as I'm about to finish the fight. I died to him a couple times because the stupid Chandler wouldn't stop buffing him. I tried cutting off his tail during the whole fight but never succeeded. After the gaping dragon goes down, I get my next restriction where I can't use hammers. Making my way through Sen's fortress, I go past the first snake and somehow get hit by this boulder and die. I make my way back and light the bonfire. I break the fireballs and challenge the iron golem. My damage is pretty bad, but it's the iron golem so it's not exactly a difficult fight. With Iron Golem defeated, we use the souls we gained to buy some large titanite, then head to Anolondo and get our next restriction. Which is the worst one yet. Not being able to level up strength already locks off loads of weapons. Thankfully I have enough strength to wield the claymore still. I level up endurance and make my way past the painting guardians, spinning the big wheel twice to go activate the bonfire below and challenge Gwendolyn. This fight goes as you'd expect and he goes down quickly. I can't use pyromancy anymore, so freeing Laurentius was completely pointless. I head to the bonfire, then grab Havel's gear and the occult club, only to realise it's a hammer so I can't use it later against Nito. I grab the Silver Knight armor and go to the giant blacksmith, only to realise you have to level up your weapon at Andre. I challenged the duo even though my weapon wasn't upgraded. When I saw the damage it did, I decided to head back to Andre and level up. Making it back to the fight, my weapon does noticeably more damage than before, making it a lot easier to beat them. After Ornstein goes down, Smo soon follows. With Smo defeated, I light the bonfire and get my next restriction. I get the Lord Vessel, and with my new restriction comes more problems, as my dexterity isn't exactly high, so I have even less weapons to choose from. I go down to New Londo and collect the firekeeper soul, and grab the key to the seal. After New Londo, I head back to the asylum to fight the stray demon. This boss just repeats the same jumping attack and shortly goes down. No two-handing is even worse, as I can't level strength, so the amount of weapons I can use is decreasing even more. Going down to the catacombs, I do the skip and fight Pinwall, where I actually nearly die to him, but I manage to take him down, getting my next restriction of no greathammers. Heading back to filing, I place the Lord Vessel as I forgot to earlier. I upgrade my flask and take on Ceaseless, where I cheese him. With Ceaseless defeated, I get no swords, which scared me as I thought I wouldn't be able to use my claymore anymore, but it's a great sword, so we're safe for now. I get eaten by the worm, then fight Fire Sage, who totally isn't an exact copy of a certain boss we've already defeated. With Fire Sage repeating the same attack, it goes down easily, and I can't level up Attunment, which doesn't matter. Going straight onto the centipede demon, I cross the lava and start taking out his ankles. This boss as well just repeats the same attack, so I can just mindlessly swing at his shins till he dies. With him dead, I get the ring to cross the lava, and now I can't use greataxe. I immediately take out the Bed of Chaos, and I'm not allowed to use any magic. I thought it was time to fight the 4 kings, but I forgot I haven't even killed Sif yet. So instead I went to fight Nito, but my damage isn't exactly fun, and the annoying skeletons made this boss almost impossible, so I wanted to try a different weapon. Only to realise it's a Halbard class and I can't use it. I get the peculiar doll, as I forgot to earlier, and headed to the painting. I used the skip to avoid having to go through the entire area. Realizing that if I hit her twice it staggers her, making this fight easy, and after a few more hits she goes down and I make the plunge back to Lordran. I kill Watani Demon and create a Divine Bastard Sword to go kill Nito. With my new sword the skeletons go down and this fight becomes a joke as I just spam Nito till he dies. With Nito down, I can out level Faith, and there's only 3 more bosses to go. Challenging Sif, I stand underneath her and slowly bring her down. With the ring this time I face the 4 kings, only to realise I forgot to put it on. I then died at the 4 kings as my damage is bad, so I just put on Halbards' armour then took them out. My worst fear happened and I can no longer use my claymore, and almost every single weapon in the game. With only Seath remaining, I use a cestus and a dagger, which is genuinely awful and I don't even understand why this is a weapon. I do the Seath skip because I ain't doing the archives. I make my way through the crystal cave to challenge the last lord. Breaking his crystal and charging at him, my weapon does a measly 37 damage. I switched to a dagger as I thought bleed would be good, but the damage was just too bad. I went back to the cestus. Honestly have no idea how I beat him first try. He was half health and I was one shot with no heals. but I narrowly escaped his big attack every time, and I just sat in the corner of his belly spamming light attacks. With Seath defeated, we challenge Gwyn and come to an end to this run. If you enjoyed this video, it's greatly appreciated if you subscribe, as I'm aiming for 100 subscribers. If you have any recommendations on other challenge runs I should do, comment below, like the video, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.